Now to Our Streets, Our Stories. Next year, Greenwood Police will add at least 3 new officers to its force.
But the department spokesperson tells us 3 isn't enough. In fact, he says they need 32 more to match staffing levels in other Indiana cities Greenwood's size. Good morning, Indiana anchor Beth Vaughn has more.
Greenwood's police department is the slimmest in the state. They tell me there are less cops per person than any other city. So residents are doing their part by watching out for one another.
Steve Sell wants criminals to stay out of his neighborhood.
We had a sexual assault not too far over here of a 70-some-year-old woman.
A woman raped on May 1st in the Val Vista subdivision by a man just released from jail.
It was 10 o'clock in the morning.
In broad daylight, about the same time I caught Sell taking a walk, something he won't stop doing out of fear.
Economic conditions, a lot of jobs overseas, that type of thing. It's easier to make money stealing than it is working, I guess.
First there were the break-ins and then the rape, and that's when neighbors decided to take their safety into their own hands.
When we leave, we make sure all the doors are locked. If we're gone for more than a day, the windows are locked. At night, everything's locked up.
Easy ways to protect your family, matched with a new sense of awareness in the Val Vista neighborhood.
Everybody's more aware.
If you see something, say something.
It's your community that keeps the community safe.
Assistant Chief Matthew Fillenworth says it's important to keep an eye out, especially with Greenwood's slim staffing.
We're at that point where getting creative is just not enough anymore, and teamwork is not enough. We really have to add more bodies.
He says the Greenwood Police Department is so small, it's at risk of becoming reactive and not proactive.
Sometimes you feel like you're standing there with your fingers in the dam while it crumbles around you.
The 30-plus cops they need to match police staffing in other Indiana cities would cost the city $3.5 million in salary and benefits alone. Even if the city could find that money, Fillenworth says training that many new officers would be impossible.
With property tax caps, you know, this last year was our leanest year.
Next year, Greenwood will add 3, maybe 5 new officers.
Everybody wants skilled teachers, and everybody wants police force, and everybody wants fire people until it's time to pay them. And oh, wait a minute.
The cost of safety growing in an expanding community. In Greenwood, Beth Vaughn, RTV6.